With Christmas right around the corner, we have officially entered the gift knitting season. So I have come up with the ultimate Knitmas gift guide to help you knit the perfect gift for your loved one this year. I've created 5 categories. Spa Day, for all those in your life who love a good pamper day. Guy gifts, for all the men in your life that love your knits. Day out, for your friends and family that are always out and about. Cozy Day In, for anyone that loves to be rugged up at home. And Chef Love, for those who love to be in the kitchen. I'm Eleisha, a knitter from Coffs Harbour, Australia, and I have you covered this year with 70 plus knitting patterns that your friends and family will love. Let's get into it. Who doesn't love a good spa day? And of course, the first thing you need is a good headband to keep all that hair out of your face while you pop on a face mask or moisturizer or something or other. So the first one I've got is called the April Ear Warmer, and it is this beautiful gingham style headband, and I just think it is absolutely adorable. And another one that's quite similar, but in case you don't like doing color work, then this one is called the Headband Canadian Cottage. And it is a beautiful, beautiful texture. I absolutely adore this. They both look like you could have bought them straight out of a store. And of course, to go with the headband, I feel like you need a good scrunchie to pop all your hair up, like I've got in today. And I actually made this one on the weekend. It only took about an hour and a half, and I didn't know how to make one. So I actually took a class on Skillshare, and they are the sponsors of today's video. So let me show you how I made mine. So I took a class by Isabella, and it was called Easy Knitting Basics for Beginners, Knit a DIY Scrunchie. I have never knitted a scrunchie before, and so I had no idea of the process of knitting one. But Isabella's instructions were very clear and easy to follow. She took you through step by step from the materials you would need all the way through to binding off and finishing. I'm such a visual learner, so this was perfect. I even learned a brand new cast on method that I've never done before but will certainly be using in the future. Isabella even shows you how to customize your scrunchie so that you can get a different look every single time. I love that you can use any scrap yarn that you've got in stash, and Isabella shows you how to use any yarn weight for this project. And it doesn't take long at all, so I think this would be a perfect Christmas gift. Skillshare has creative classes taught by amazing world-class creatives like professional illustrators, renowned graphic designers, and successful entrepreneurs. The platform is designed to help you build creativity into your life by learning directly from real, super talented and successful creators. The first 500 people to use my link in the description or scan the QR code will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare plus 20% off your first year, so you can get started today. Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Let's check out some other scrunchie patterns. So I've got a very basic one that is free, and it is called a knit scrunchie, and it is just a super cute, very basic knit scrunchie. There's this beautiful one called the Bohemian Scrunchie one that has a little bit of lace work and a little bit of ruffling going on, and it is quite big as well, and I just think this is absolutely stunning. If you love a little bit of color work, I think this one is absolutely beautiful. It's the Winona Scrunchie, and all of the different color combinations that you could use for this, I reckon you could really add their personality into this scrunchie. And one that was just way too cute to leave out is the Pew Pew Scrunchie. It's got a little bow on it that kind of rests at the back of your head, and I just think it adds that little bit of flair and that little bit more feminine style as well. And of course, you can't have a spa day without a face cloth or a washcloth. So this is a free one called Easy Scalloped Washcloth and Hand Towels. They come in different sizes. They've got these beautiful scalloped edges, and I just think they look so luxury for a little spa day to pop in a little gift box. It just screamed spa day. And if the scallops kind of intimidate you or you haven't done them before, you just want a super easy knit, then I love the texture on this one. It's a free pattern, and it's called the Spa Day Face Cloth. The texture on this just looks so cushy and perfect for a face cloth. And I found another beautiful free washcloth, and it's called the Lace Leaf Washcloth. So there is a lovely lace option for you as well. I found the most perfect spa day essential that I didn't realize you could actually knit, and they are some scrubbing mitts. So this one is called the Scrubbing Mitt in Home Life, and it's a free pattern. So you just pop it over your fingers and you scrub away. And I found another free one as well. It's called the Handy Bath Mitt, and it's got the thumb in it as well. So you can either choose if you just want the fingers or the thumb. And I just think they are essential for a good spa day. And of course you need something to pop all those things in. So there's some toiletry bags that are just so cute. So the first one I saw, it's also free. I know, you're welcome. It's called the Paris Toilet Bag. I love the texture on this. I think this is just the girliest, cutest, most feminine little bag, and I feel like anyone would love one of these toilet bags. And the other one that I found is the Eza pouch, and it's got a zipper and some really cool texture all over it. I think it just looks very polished and very well done, and it's got a lining in the middle as well, so it might be a little bit more if you're into sewing as well, but I think you could probably get away without lining it if you're not too into sewing, and I think it would be a really beloved gift.
Anything that you're missing, I will keep you.
I found it quite hard to find some men's gift knits, but the ones that I have found, I think the men in your life will love. The first one we've got is the Aspen toiletry bag, and I think this is a fantastic option because all the men do go traveling and they need somewhere to put their razors, their aftershave, their deodorant, other men's-ly type things. Let's chat socks. I've got 2 pairs of socks. We've got the Petty Harbour socks, and these are just the manliest manly socks, I think. These are just perfect for absolutely any man in your life. And I've also got these Serato socks as well, which I'm actually looking at knitting for my husband. They are just full of texture and absolutely awesome. Beanies are another great idea for men, and I've got 2 beanies to look at today. We've got the Raffers hat, and this is a free pattern, so ticks in all the boxes, and I just think it's a really cool slouchy kind of beanie. It looks fantastic. And the other option I found was the Robin beanie, and you've probably seen this one on Sari Nordland's page, but it would be great for both female or male, but I think the grey for the men's would just look absolutely awesome, and I loved the rib style of this. I thought another great option would be some can cozies, or stubby holders as we call them here in Australia. I don't know if that's universal or not. We've got the generic double knit can cozy, and I thought this was fabulous. It's also free. Bonus point. And another free pattern, we've got the Garda Coaster Beer Cozy, which is just perfect for those Christmas drinks or all year round. If they are into golf, like my husband has recently gotten into, then you could definitely knit them up some golf club covers. I've got 2 today. One's called the Golf Club Cover. Very simple, and it's got a beautiful little colorwork design. You can add a pom-pom on there too if you want to be extra adorable. And I've got a free option as well. We've got golf club covers, cabled versions, and there's a couple of different versions in there, and they are free. And for those of you who are in winter for Christmas, then this is a scarf option, and it's called the Mistake Rib Scarf. I love the rib style of this. It's very cozy looking, and I love the simplicity of it as well. So there you go, some knitting inspiration for the men in your life.
Come true. The love I live, the dream I knew.
So this next category is called Out and About, for all of those people who love to be out and about. I love going to markets, and I know plenty of people do too. So I thought a few market bags or grocery bags you can never have too many of. So let's look at some of those. This one is called Tiny Leaves Market Bag, and it's this beautiful lace leaf motif all over the bag. It's big enough to fit all your groceries in, take to the markets. You could even use it as a beach bag. And in case you're not a huge fan of lace, I've got the basket weave bag. It's got this beautiful all over basket weave texture on it. It comes in a couple of different sizes, so super versatile. The bigger one, you could definitely fit in a lot of groceries. And we've got to check out this stash busting Wid Bay bag as well. It has no sewing, no color work, no lining required, and all yarn weights are welcome. And it has the 2 straps, so you can wear it on one shoulder or as a backpack. Genius. And another very small charm bag that I had to pop in here is called the Strawberry Pouch Bag Charm, which I couldn't not put it in here. It's just adorable, and I think it would be great for out and about because you could pop your little lip balms in there, or like your keys maybe. While we're on the topic of bags as well, I've also got a little handbag type thing. This is called the Bag You Pouch number 3, and it is this very different bag construction. I haven't seen anything like this before, and I fell in love. It would just be a perfect little handbag to have out and about. Great gift option. And for those people that are in your life that are always out and about and going to a yoga class, then I thought these were the perfect gift options. We've got the yoga cardigan. It's this beautiful, really fun bohemian style wrap that goes around your yoga mat to take to a yoga studio. There's also a few bag options as well. We've got the stripes yoga bag, which I think would be a really fun knit and perfect for those yoga mats. And there's also a lacy yoga bag as well. And of course, you can't have a day out without holding a coffee or a tea in your hand. And so these coffee cup cozies are perfect. This one is called the Calais Coffee Cup Cozy, and it is a free pattern. Super beautiful, simple texture, but very effective. This next one is the Cozy Coffee Cup Scarf, and it is so beautiful with that little button detail. It's just so adorable. And then for something a little bit simpler, we've got the Base Doodle Cup Cozy, and it's also a free pattern. And of course, when you're out and about, you need some wearables. And for those of you in the Northern Hemisphere where it's very cold there at the moment, then some winter accessories are absolutely perfect. And so I chose a few mittens, scarves, and hats to look at. We have the Julia mittens, which have color work all over. They look so cozy, and I love the design of these. There's also the Snowdrift mittens, which have cables running across the front of the mitten. All the detailings on this mitten just make it look so polished and beautiful. And we've also got the cabled dad mittens, which could go in the men's category, but I think it would fit women as well. And the cool thing about this pattern is there's 3 different options. You've got the fully enclosed, you've got the semi-enclosed, and you've got the individual fingers as well. Perfect. And of course, we've got to look at some beanies. So we've got this one here. It's called the Olivia Palmico Pippo, and it's a gorgeous, free, simple cables beanie that I just think is perfect for anyone. And if you love a little bit of color work, then this one is called the Bolmstra, and it's got this gorgeous flower color work motif running all over the beanie. Absolutely adorable. And for those of you going into summer like I am, then you could check out the Hyacinth Bucket Hat. I think this is so beautiful and a great alternative to a beanie if you're going into the warmer months. Perfect summer gift. And for a few different scarf options, the first one is the Jaunty. It looks so cozy and cushy and warm and perfect for being out and about. For something a little bit smaller, we've got the Meadow Scarf. It's a free pattern online. It's got these gorgeous cables running all over it and is smaller than the Jaunty. And for some stunning lace work, there's the Annabelle Scarf. I think this is absolutely gorgeous and has a little bit of lace work, which just makes it very elegant. And if you're wanting to make clothing for someone, I know sizing is always super tricky and it's very time consuming. And so I thought these options might be a good option if you're looking for something that might be a quicker knit and you're not too sure what size they are. Let's have a look. This one is called the Hood and Shoulders, and I think these are a fabulous idea if you're looking to layer up. You can kind of guess their size with these. You could also check out the Traveler Hood as well as an option if you wanted to knit something a little extra. So there's some options for those people in your life that love to be out and about. Having a cozy day at home, especially through the holidays, is just perfect. And so there's a few very cozy things in this category. I feel like the first thing you need to be super comfy is a good cushion, something to snuggle, something to rest up against, something just to look nice and cozy. And so I've got a few different options. This one's called the Hand Spun Cushion, and it's a free pattern. I love the look of this one, the little bit of texture running through it, and the buttons just really set it off. Another free pattern is the Mountain Ridge Pillows, and these are gorgeous. They look so cozy, but they also look very classy. I love these. Another free one is the Herringbone Stitch Pillow. I love the simplicity of it as well, but it also gives a really beautiful texture. Super cozy. This Mosaic Carpet Cushion is something I just fell in love with. It's a little bit more in depth with all the color work in it. I feel like the person receiving it would just get a big wow factor. And I have 2 really fun options that they're just so adorable. This first one is called the Bubble Sheep Pillow in Partridge. It's so cute and it's free as well. I think I want one of these. You can knit them in different sizes. I just want to snuggle with this little sheep. And another very cute cushion is the Fancy Hen Cushion. You can't go wrong with a good chicken pillow, can you? And I love the color work that goes all over it. But I think you could do these plain as well and it would still look very beautiful. And of course, if you're having a nice cozy day in, then you need some slippers. So we've got the elf slippers, and these are so beautiful. I love the construction of it. I love the color work of it. They look so cozy, and I feel like anyone would fall in love with these. For something a little bit simpler, we've got the Waterway slippers, and these are just a beautiful slipper you could just pop on, and they look very cozy to wear. And for the ultimate cozy slipper, we've got the Hearthfire slippers. These look so cozy and comfy. They're covering your ankles, making them nice and cozy. They've got beautiful colorwork on it. I think I need a pair of these as well. I just wanted to pop in one sock pattern too, in case people don't like slippers or have too many slippers. You can never have too many socks. And this one is kind of a Christmassy vibe. It's called Pines and Needles socks. So cozy and Christmassy, perfect for a Christmas gift. And then of course, to keep nice and toasty, you need a good shawl, something to snuggle into. And this one is a free pattern. It's called Half and Half Triangles Wrap, and it looks just so toasty and warm and perfect for a stay-at-home day. And this other one is called the Sassenka shawl, and it actually includes the arms. I think this is absolutely perfect for a beautiful cozy day, snuggled up with a cup of coffee. Just perfect. Speaking of coffee or a hot drink, well, you can't have a nice cozy day without a nice cozy mug. And here we have a rug and a hug for a mug. It's a beautiful furry pattern with a mug cozy and a mug coaster as well. Just perfect gift ideas. And now you can imagine them sitting down, being nice and cozy with their slippers, their shawl, their cup of hot drink. So now they need a hobby to do, and reading is the perfect cozy hobby. So I have found some Kindle and e-reader covers for those loved ones that love to read. There is this beautiful Anise cozy. It's a free pattern and just has this beautiful all over lace with a little button on the top, and I think this is just an absolutely beautiful gift. In case you don't like lace, there's also the cabled iPad sleeve, which you could also use for a Kindle or an e-reader, and it's also a free pattern. And for those who love a good old-fashioned paper book, there is the Storyteller quilt book sleeve, which has this beautiful quilt color work all over it, and you pop the book into the sleeve. Or for a dust jacket for a book, there is one called One for the Books, and it's a free pattern and a beautiful dust cover to go on any book. And of course, if you're using a paper book, then you need a good bookmark. And there wasn't actually many patterns on Ravelry for this, but there are two. There is one called Bow Ties Are Cool, and it's a free pattern, very adorable. And one called Book Lover Valentine. It's a free pattern as well, and it's got this beautiful love heart on it. But next time you're doing up a swatch and you wanted to make a bookmark, maybe just make it in a rectangle shape, and there you go. A beautiful bookmark. And if the person that you're knitting for also loves to knit or do some sort of a crafty thing, then you could always make them a little bag to stash their yarn or their supplies in. And this one called the Gingham Pouch is absolutely perfect for that. I love the shape of it, and it's just perfect to pop all those little crafty bits in. And of course, for the ultimate cozy vibes, you need a good hot water bottle. And I thought these two were very cute. The first one is the Hottie Sweater, and it's this beautiful fuzzy texture. I think it would just be perfect for snuggling up with. And the other one has a little bit of color work on it. It's called Pumpkin Spice Hot Water Bottle Covers, and there's some various motifs along it that just have autumny kind of vibes. So adorable.
These holiday wonders will open your mind.
And for those loved ones that love to be in the kitchen, then this next category is definitely for them. First up, we've got some pot holders. The first one we're looking at is called the Coffee and Tea DK pot holders, and it's a free pattern. It's got these beautiful colorwork motifs on it. Another really cute colorwork one is the Forest Flowers, and it's also a free pattern. It's just got these beautiful flower motifs all over it. And for something a little bit simpler but very cute is the Twill pot holder, and it's also a free pattern. I feel like you could use any color combination, and these would be great for leftover yarn. Of course, you can't be in the kitchen without a hand towel or a dish towel, and this one is called Tin Ceiling Washcloth and Hand Towel. It's a free pattern and features this gorgeous diamond texture all over. I've knit this one up for myself. It's called the Buttermilk Tea Towel, and I love the texture all over it. The beautiful stripes on either side just give it a lot of character. I knit mine up almost a year ago, and it's my favorite tea towel, and it's still going strong. There's also the Sage Tea Towel, which also has beautiful texture all over it, and I just love the combination of the two different textures they have used and how they've used it. Of course, when you're in the kitchen, there's always the dreaded dishes to do, but you can make it super fun by knitting up a dishcloth or a dish scrubber. This first one is so fun. It's the Melon Dishcloth, and it's a free pattern. It's just so cute. I would have a smile on my face doing dishes with this one. There's another free pattern called the Spiral Scrubby, and I think this is just so fun and adorable. I love the look of these, and apparently they work very well. And of course, another kitchen essential is some coasters for your coffee mugs. And I have some really cute ones. This one is so adorable. It's called Slice of Citrus Coaster. It's a free pattern, and I just absolutely love these. It's so cute. Some more free, even simpler ones are called the Deco Mug Rugs, and they have some beautiful different textures. There's various different versions that you could knit up. Also, next time you're doing a gauge swatch, you could totally just make a nice little square and make that a coaster as well. This one I thought was very cute. It's called Patch, and it's got a little pumpkin in the middle of it. And my goodness, you could just use so many different color combos with this just to make it even more personalized. I hope you got a bit of inspiration from today's video on what to knit your loved one this Christmas. Let me know in the comments below, are you a gift knitter or a non-gift knitter? Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode. If you're looking for some more knitting podcasts, vlogs, or inspiration, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the knitting family here at Lovely Day Knits. Thank you so much again for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day.
Keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow.